Before we get into it, we want to give a shout out to this episode's sponsor, Tupi Handcrafted Dumplings. They're the real deal. They make everything from scratch by hand, fresh every single week. No shortcuts, just solid, honest food na sobrang flavorful. And the best part, each dumpling comes with its own special sauce, made to match the exact flavor profile of their dumplings. Not your usual toyo mansi, chili oil, it's legit curated. If you haven't tried them yet, check them out on Instagram at tupi.dumplings. Perfect for your next get-together, inuman, or kapag gusto mo lang ng comfort food na hindi tinipid. And we got a promo code. Just include and mention Sour Taste 5 when you order to get a 5% discount on any regular priced items. Now let's get into the pod.
With our special guest. Good conversation. Get to know other people, what they do with their lives.
It's called Sour Taste. It's nice to say, it's nice to hear. It's nice to see.
The Sour Taste Podcast.
It's gonna blow your mind, boy.
Drip with the off-whites. Mine shit good like it's so nice. Now I'm sipping gin cause I hate wine. And I got the juice but it ain't mine. Yeah, I ain't lying. She got me so high. I gotta be mine.
Podcast.
Next time, when I'm not on antibiotics,
Yeah?
I'd be down to drink. I was really looking forward to drinking with you guys tonight.
Okay,
TBH.
we'll do a part 2. What do you drink?
Me, I love beer.
Beer.
You love beer.
I'm on a beer phase now.
I love beer.
Like, cause Jello threw like a house garden party
Aw,
last
I miss
March.
those things.
And then he got tacos and served Corona. So I was like, oh, this is perfect. And afternoon party pa.
Sakto! That's my vibe now. Like, day drinking, and then you stop drinking when you have enough time to like have like a nice meal and then kind of sober up before sleep.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Agree.
I think it's a 30s thing too.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Day drinking is like now when I ask for a gimmick on Saturday. Morning pa lang ang gimmick.
What?
Gimmick. Kasi, right? It's
Yeah.
better to ask earlier than
Hindi,
later
totoo.
in the day.
Totoo,
Diba?
totoo. One time, a friend of mine, I don't know if you know him, Justin Quirino.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
Okay.
Justin.
How do you know him?
LaSalle.
LaSalle. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. There you
yeah.
go. So Justin, he messaged me one time at like 9:30 in the evening. He said, "What are you doing?" I said, I'm about to go to bed, dude. What the fuck do you think I'm doing? And he's like, "Let's go to Xylo." I'm like,
Was this recently?
this was like a year ago.
Oh, okay.
I was like, "No, dude." I'm
Text me 3 days before if you want to play.
Yeah.
Even then.
Yeah.
Even then.
So no nights
Calendar.
out anymore? No nights. Yeah.
No.
So you're in bed by 9:30?
I'm in bed by 9:30, but I'm not sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm watching
Brushed
my
your teeth
shows.
na.
Yeah,
Okay,
my
okay,
skincare's
okay,
done.
okay.
Whoa.
I'm watching my shows, and then probably sleep at like midnight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah.
That's
it's a
because
winding
of
down.
age, or the whole day was full, and then this is the rest time.
So I used to be an extrovert. Are we recording na ba?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I used to
Go.
be an extrovert in my 20s.
Used
and
to.
And I was super looking forward to like all the parties that, diba? Like,
Yeah.
like whose house are we going to tonight? And then whatever, you get there and then everyone's there. I think that's why we all know each other.
From house parties.
Yeah, from house parties
Yeah.
in the South. Someone's like
Yeah.
throwing something. I wasn't even invited, but
Yeah.
it doesn't matter
Hey.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
we
yeah.
just show up anyway because my friend was invited. And then it would always be like, oh my God, I can't wait to drink or whatever. And then after the pandemic, I think I was just like, I like this. Yung di ako lumalabas.
Yeah.
And then I didn't like to go out na. That's it.
Okay.
I just stay home.
Well, naturally also, the pandemic happened during our 30s. Which
Yeah.
is like
Yeah.
kind of sakto rin yung timing na this is probably when you should slow down. Yeah, you're gonna get worse hangovers now. So,
Dude,
sakto.
the
Yeah.
hangovers now are...
They're bad.
How long does it take you to recover from a hangover now?
Now,
I'm a half a day lang.
Oh, wow.
I haven't done a
Grabe
day,
yung-
like a full day. Not yet.
really.
Recovery?
Yeah.
Half day?
Half a day.
As in, like, you go to the office
Never
and, like,
one full day.
Me, like, started years ago. Siguro mga 2-3 years ago. I'd go to the office as a hungover from a night out. I would go to the clinic, dude. As in, I would go to the
Well,
clinic.
I haven't gotten that
As in,
drop on a work
Hindi ko na
day.
kailangan magpaalam na parang teacher, clinic. Hindi. Ako,
I'll go
diretso
na.
na ako like, after, I gotta go.
Yeah, I
gotta
can't
go.
na.
Higa lang ako.
Hindi ko na kaya.
Half a day. Usually 3-4 p.m. I'm kind of okay. But I'm not gonna go out. I'm still at home. But like, I'm good. Like,
How
I
old are you
puke-
again?
Are we the same
35.
age? Parang 20s ka pa
Yeah,
eh.
like just puke a bit, have a full breakfast, puke again, and then shower, cold shower, and after a while, have some juice.
I hate puking kasi.
Uh,
I hate that feeling.
I think that's my version of acid. Like when I wake up, I'm like, oh my god, there's something happening, and I
hate
puke. And I feel a bit
I
better.
can't. I
Really?
can't.
Well, I don't love it too. You're like saying,
That's true, that's true.
yeah.
Hindi naman niya sinabi.
True. But I haven't puked in so long. I think. Yeah. In like years.
Really?
The last time siguro 2-3 years ago maybe.
Okay.
Tagal na nun, dude.
Oh shit, I just puked like last week. Because I was drinking.
Okay.
Konti lang naman.
Konti lang.
Konting puke lang.
So there was a party stage in the early 20s or
Yeah.
teenager. Yeah.
I posted about it nga before na parang I was a chain smoker. I
Shut up.
saw some reds there.
Yeah.
That was my jam.
Go-to.
Yeah. And then as in like wake up in the morning,
First
reach for it,
Yeah.
Yossi in bed, and then go to the bathroom.
In bed.
In bed. Because I moved out.
Yeah.
When I first moved out, I was 22.
Okay.
And I was living with
Galing.
my ex.
Not a lot. Not a lot.
Yeah.
Can do that.
In the Philippines,
Galing,
not a
galing,
lot.
galing.
Not a lot, yeah. I was living with
You
my
was in
ex.
bed. Like,
Oh, that's why
okay.
feel na feel ko talaga dati. Kasi I was 22 in my own place. I was like, what the fuck? I can smoke anywhere. So smoke in bed and then go to the bathroom. Also smoke in the bathroom and then I'll have my morning coffee and then smoke a cigarette and
That's a
then
perfect
like,
pair.
diba? And then I'll commute to work and while I'm commuting, while I'm walking,
Smoking a
making
cigarette.
yosi na naman, etc., etc. That goes on the whole day. Like, and then in the evening after work, drink with friends.
Yeah.
We're having beers. There's an order of a bucket of pale with like Yossi, like what do you call those?
Ashtrays.
there. Yeah.
Nakalimutan mo
I'm really not a smoker. Na. And then just like I was just always looking forward to like the next party, and then I stopped. Oh my god.
But like, how did you stop?
and when?
As in like,
How and when?
Age. Yeah.
So I started tapering off because I moved to LU for a bit. I lived there for a year.
You got a free spirit type of person. Ganun ba? Like,
that's why you have
there.
that tan forever.
I was born with this.
Okay.
Natural yan. So I lived in LU for like a year. And I was like the second batch of people who moved there.
this is the pandemic.
Before the pandemic.
Oh, before?
Before.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
like right before. I moved there. I was there 2018, 2019.
Okay.
And there in LU also, you know when people say like, oh my God, I'd love to move to the beach because it's like
Yeah.
so chill, ganito, ganyan.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Just because you think it's fun now, diba? Because
Yeah.
you're not there all the time. And you're like, fuck, this is the
Yeah.
best. It's paradise.
Yeah.
And then you feel sad when you have to leave and you go back to your real world, whatever. I lived there for a year. It's really not all that. If you don't have a
Okay.
business, if you don't
Yeah.
surf, don't move there. That's not worth it. Because there's nothing to do.
It's not
I
like,
would think you get kind of bored, right?
I think it's because of like the beach, no, the movie The Beach. Like, I want to live that type of beach life.
Yeah, and
I
then
guess.
nabato din siya, diba?
Yeah,
Towards the
nabato.
end, he was just like,
I gotta leave. I want to go home now.
it was like that. Like, of course, it was nice. You know, you slow your life down, and
Yeah.
you take a look at every little thing, and you learn a lot of lessons doing that. Like, you can live there for like a year if you want. But don't live there forever if you don't have a business, if you don't surf. Anyway, I was drinking so much there because there's nothing to do. And then I was like, can't be like this all the time. And then I moved back, and then I was still like, I still had the habits and stuff like that. But like later on, but it wasn't sticking
Yeah.
anymore. And then when I moved back from LU, I got the gym habit. Like I would, because I lived in Alabang, like a walk away from Pacific, near Hillsboro.
Oh, no, Hillsboro. Yeah.
So a walk away from
Madison.
where I used to go to anytime.
Okay.
Every morning at 7. Because
Ooh.
morning
workouts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when I lived in LU, I was with my ex. So we broke up. I moved back.
Okay.
So heartbreak is the best.
Motivator.
Yeah.
Let's get hot.
Yeah.
Wait for my gym pics.
There were a lot. And then after a while, I was like, wait, I love the feeling of this. I love the feeling of, diba? Like,
I feel good.
You feel better. You feel
I
good.
feel
You feel
good.
great.
I feel great.
Yeah.
Strong.
Yes. I was still making yossi, but I was cutting
You
it.
tapered it down, basically.
Yeah, because I was having a difficult time like completing my sets because I was getting out of breath. And then I
Okay.
did the whole vape thing for a little bit, for like a
Yeah.
couple years, but I almost died. So we didn't continue that.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Almost died.
From vape?
From vape.
Is
like,
it because you couldn't breathe na?
Yeah.
Do you have asthma?
Yeah, I do. And
I get that feeling.
do you vape?
I have asthma.
You vape?
I do.
Don't
Baka ma-feel mo siya.
Don't die.
No, but
luck, bro.
I get that feeling. Because like at some point when you keep on vaping, we put it down, di ako makahinga.
Yeah.
Like,
And the cough is bad sometimes.
and it stops. Even though you use it, your inhaler,
I have one there.
Yeah.
it still doesn't subside.
Dude, that's what happened to me. I was hosting an episode of Eat Bulaga because I was on Eat Bulaga pa nun that time. I was hosting, and then if you find the episode, you don't have to look for it. But if you look at the footage, you can see me hosting like, hi, madlampi ha. Madlampi ba ba? Nakalimutan ko na. Anyway.
Hindi ata madlang.
I think
Hindi
that's
ba?
Showtime.
Sorry.
Showtime.
Sorry.
Dumber
Wala na ako
cats.
dun eh.
Dumber
Dumber cats!
Dumber cats.
Wala na ako dun. I get a pass. Anyway, so I was hosting, blah, blah, blah. And then after I say a spiel, I'll go, ganito, blah, blah. Coming up next, then, gumagano na ako.
You're wheezing.
Yeah, but the show must go on, right? And then, so I was like, sige, I'll wait until the show's done. I'll take a puff, and then okay na. I took a puff in my dressing room, waited a few minutes. I was like, fuck, it's not working. Okay, I'll do another puff, and I was waiting a few. And I was starting to get like the pins and needles on my fingers.
Oh, no.
And I was starting to feel like a tightness here.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I think I'm getting anxious. And after a few minutes, I was like, oh my God, it's not working. I think it's getting worse. And then I took one last puff because you're not supposed to take a lot. Because the bronchodilators, they make your heart work really hard.
Palpitate.
That's why you palpitate.
Yeah.
And if it works really hard, you have the chance of going into cardiac arrest,
Okay.
which is what happened to my dad in college. So knowing that, I was like, fuck, I'm on my last puff. If this doesn't work,
Okay.
I'm gonna, I don't know, something's
Yep.
wrong. This was in 2021. So there was still COVID. We were still wearing like
Face shields.
etc. It didn't work after the third puff. And I was just like, okay, there's something wrong. I called my mom, and then I told her, can you please text my doctor? But I couldn't speak well because I was having a hard time breathing. That's when I knew
That's not a
talaga.
nice call to hear from your daughter.
I was like, Mom, can't breathe. Text Tita Doogie, my doctor. And then wala na talaga. She goes, what's happening? What's wrong? I'm like, I can't talk. Just text her. So she texts my doctor. Doctor responds with like a prescription for steroids.
Okay.
And then she was like, get this ASAP. So I texted my driver who was with me that day.
Get this from me.
And then he rushed. No, I had to leave na. So he
Okay.
rushed in, got my stuff, and I was in the back seat. I remember like thinking, do I go to the hospital? But I couldn't kasi COVID pa talaga noon. So I could get, and then at
You
my
could
state,
get COVID also. And it could.
yeah, parang Delta pa ata nun eh. And then I was like, fuck, I can't. So I really need to just, this is my only hope.
Yeah.
The steroid. So we went, and in the back seat, I was just like struggling to
Really?
breathe.
You were
I was
really
like,
trying to stretch yourself
Oh my
out.
god.
yeah, and I was thinking, do I just take my shirt off? Because it
Just
might
to feel
make,
like yeah. Feel
Kasi-
more open.
Yeah.
Feel more, yeah.
It's like, can I just rip my chest open? Ganon. I was trying to open a window. I was suffocating.
Gasping for air.
Dude, it was bad. And we finally got to a mercury drug. The driver was the one who got down and bought me the steroids. I took one as soon as I could. And I don't remember now what happened. I think I passed out.
Okay.
And I'm alive.
And then I'm alive. I woke up. We were near home, and I was terrified. After that, I didn't want.
No more babe.
I didn't
No
want
more,
to
yeah.
ano anymore. I couldn't. I had to take the steroids for 7 days, and in those 7 days, even just walking to the bathroom was making me hard to like. It was hard to breathe. Yeah. So that's my
Damn.
quit smoking, quit vaping story.
Eat bulaga.
Yeah.
May nabulaga doon, dude.
Yeah. And I always tell that story because if I can scare just one person every time,
More people are scared now.
that's one
Yeah.
person
Yeah.
saved for me.
I actually stopped it. It's like you vape way more.
Yeah.
Like in the house,
'Cause
first
it
thing in
tastes
the
so
morning, in
good.
the car.
Vapes
It
are
doesn't
way
smell,
bad.
doesn't stink. So, and this is the first. We're the guinea pigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like our parents know they didn't
Vape
so-
lang.
Vape
Vape
popcorn
lang,
lang.
popcorn
Yeah.
lang. Yeah.
So
Cigarettes are safer.
So go back.
In a way, for people who do.
no, in a way, in a way.
But
yeah.
Yeah.
It's still bad.
it's
not
still bad,
good,
dude.
But yeah.
Yeah.
it's not good.
Okay, let's drink break.
Okay, so since then, no more cigarettes, vape.
That
I
didn't.
mean, every now and then, sometimes I would like when I'm like
That's fine.
super tipsy,
fine. Yeah.
and then I'll get like
A
can I
dab.
vape from my from my friend. Can I try? Ganon. And then the
On
next day, I'm
occasion.
struggling to breathe.
Oh, really? Okay.
So it really prevents me from like.
Going all the way.
Okay. I'm surprised you didn't go to the ER.
Yep.
Maybe you know COVID, you'd be like, tara, ER. gusto-
Tara, ER.
breathing.
As in, kung walang COVID, like, now na.
Yeah,
Right now.
breathing. if you
No,
can.
yeah,
Right now.
for real. Go straight to the ER. That was my plan. But
Okay.
So that did not affect your voice, like you smoking.
But
I
yeah,
think
chain
it
smoking.
did. I think it did. I probably one of the reasons why my voice is a little there's like a huskiness to
Yeah.
it. But also the sister of my lolo on my mom's side, she has this voice also.
Okay.
And she's never
Like a
smoked.
raspy voice.
Okay.
Yeah. I wish I
maybe
could
not,
play
maybe not.
I wish I could play a video of her speaking. Do you know what's her name? This is voice actor. She's an actress called what's her name? Fuck.
Local.
No. She's Iranian. Agdashlu. Did you watch Arcane?
No.
No.
No, I haven't seen Arcane. No.
That's a good one.
Oh my god.
It's animation.
You should watch. It's so
Like
good.
anime? Or
No, it's not
animation?
anime.
No,
It's
not
animation.
anime. But I also watch anime.
Yeah, I love
Oh
anime.
my god, yeah. Yeah.
Grabe yun. Like, do you know how to speak other languages?
No.
Sayang, they'll tell you
English,
like,
Tagalog.
Inka, Hayao Miyazaki wants you
Fuck.
for
Learn Japanese.
your Japanese voice act. Voice act. For
I
Studio
would.
Ghibli. Like, whoa.
I would.
Actually, pwede nga in English.
I'll sign
An
up.
English
already.
dub.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's nice.
I would have loved to do that. That's a dream. But yeah, what was I saying about
Your Lola?
Arcane?
Arcane,
Yeah.
Arcane.
Anyway, she fuck. What's her name? I could look it up.
An
But
Iranian
Is this
actress.
is it? It is. It is Agdashlu.
Adashlu.
I've never heard.
Shore Agdashlu. You've seen her in a few other movies.
She's the one in Arcane, the girl.
She's the one in Arcane. Yes, she voices the general. If you watch it, you know what?
I think I'm gonna watch
Go,
it.
go,
Like,
go.
I'll play you.
I'm gonna watch it later.
Play a clip.
I'll play you a clip. Sure. I hope I'm not like butchering her name.
Tapos nag-comment siya. I think you pronounced my name wrong.
Oh my god!
In the comment section.
Comment section.
Here.
You noticed me.
We whether loved his youngest son more than any of us. So in real life,
Her
I love
voice
those
is
who
like
say that for
She looks like Caitlyn Jenner, though.
That's an interesting voice.
A voiceless woman who became a victim.
There's an American actress who's like that.
She's
also.
Iranian.
Yeah. Ganda ng boses
Grabe
niya,
yung
no?
bosses niya.
Very
Unique.
Very unique. She was in Star Trek. Did you watch that movie? Yeah. She's in there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So you sound like your Lola on your mom's
Yes.
side.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in your family, are you a whole family of voice actors?
Pretty much. From my dad to my mom,
Ooh.
and then my sister and my brother. My dad's sister as well. Yeah.
Wow.
Who's the pioneer?
Both my parents.
You're both your parents.
Because they met on the radio.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So my dad was the radio DJ, and then my mom was his newscaster. And
Okay.
then they fell in love.
What a story.
And then they broke up.
I did not expect.
I did not expect that.
Oh, that's funny.
That's nice.
funny. Timing. Okay. So, is this like set in stone? Both of my parents do this thing.
What? Yeah.
Me,
Voice.
my brother
Yeah.
would probably do this because we have the gift or the yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Like I would liken it to like, let's say your family has a bakery.
Mm-hmm.
Like your mom was a baker, and then your dad
Yeah.
was a baker, and then they
Yeah.
put up a little bakery together,
Yeah.
and then you grow up in a
Around
bakery.
it.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
the shit you know.
making bread or whatever, making cakes,
Yeah.
and that's what you know. So when you
Yeah.
grow up, you're making it, and then you take over the bakery. So that's pretty much.
Okay.
Nepo baby.
I am. That's me.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
a
that's what
Nepo
you
baby.
learned ever since, right? And why not use it? Okay.
I'm a nepo baby, knowing that full well. That's why when I auditioned for Philippine Airlines, I told them, no, I didn't tell them that mom was the voice before until I signed it already.
Ah.
And the audition was a blind audition too, so it didn't have my name on it.
But she sounds just like that.
That's what they said. They were like, "Oh my gosh, she sounds like
yeah.
She's the
I'm
one.
50% her.
she sounds like Philippine Airlines." So they
Galing,
chose
ah.
me.
So how do these auditions go?
Depends. So they would do a casting call, like, we need a female voiceover, announcer type, friendly but authoritative, in her 30s for an AVP. And then you send your voice files. Now, ganon. Before kasi, you have to go to the studio to record the audition, and then they'll let you know. So you
Okay.
get paid like an audition fee. It's like $500.
okay.
Ganon, dati. But now you just send it. You send an email. Hi, this is Inka auditioning for da 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 da. These are my voice samples, etc. etc. Ganon.
Portfolio.
What's a line you can? Let's try one. Do you
Okay.
have a line in mind? We'll try it out. We'll audition for you right
Ooh.
now. Try lang.
Okay. Do you guys have a tagline for the show?
None.
Actually, we don't.
Oh, okay.
No tagline yet.
Walang tagline.
Should we have? Fuck.
O, mag-isip na kayo ng
Beginners,
tagline.
we're beginners.
Pwede.
I'm not a writer.
Ako rin, di ako writer.
Chat GPT break this shit.
Tagline.
Tagline.
Can you create a tagline?
Let's go like
Conversations
how do
that
we
you.
sour taste. We can do like leaving the best taste in your mouth possible. Sour taste or whatever. I don't know.
Okay.
Something like
Well,
that.
I think pwede.
Okay.
Alright, try natin.
I'm
Wait,
not,
kailangan-
I'm not a good actor.
Sour taste, your favorite flavor.
Oh,
Ah,
sige.
okay.
Ayan, pwede.
101, that's pretty easy. Go.
Ano yung spiel? Dapat ano? Diba usually they have a certain...
Oh, your tone
Your
or like
tone.
personality?
Yeah. What's a good tone?
Actually, you guys have really nice voices.
Thank you. Voices. Actually, I did that. I know.
Damn.
Clip it.
Clip it. By the way, we have nice
Yeah.
voices.
We'll listen to that before every podcast recording.
Inspiration lang.
I actually went before on an audition because I've been getting that comments before.
Really?
Like between college and the first job. I went there and then I read stuff. And then they said, you have a nice voice, but you still need that the acting, the tone,
Yeah.
and then like
There's a certain ano kasi, what do you call that? There's a certain your diction. There's a certain cadence that you need to do.
Yeah. So they said like still go to we have workshops.
You have to
and stuff.
enunciate
So still gotta do
certain
a few
words, right?
Courses, yeah. So
Sige,
it's just
try
not the point. I
natin.
was like, oh,
Ano yung line?
easy racket na sana. Fuck.
Actually,
But just a few workshops.
Actually, I do that for work. Really? I mean, at the office, they always tell me, can you be the voiceover?
Makes sense.
Can you be
What
the
do you do
voice?
ba?
I work for Zulig Pharma, a pharmaceutical distributing company.
Okay,
So I
okay.
handle our clients and then some sales stuff. And then
Okay.
during sales conferences, dahil nagtitipid kami,
Just the voice to introduce
minsan
whatever.
ako pa yung nag-host, parang kaman. Ayoko na nga, gusto ko lang mag-chill.
May podcast ka, di ba? Ganun? That's not the why. Is that why?
May times.
host one, diba?
May times. So parang, Jello, ito yung script mo. Okay.
Oh, shit. I can't do that.
Oh, so may script ka pala
May script eh, may
Oh.
script eh. Parang yung script, welcome.
Yeah?
Yeah, you have to need you need
Dude,
the
parang, welcome to MDI's 2025
Function
National
voice.
Sales Conference.
2025.
Konti na lang, maniningil na ako eh.
Not
You
bad.
should.
Not bad. Not
I'm,
bad. Not
wala,
bad.
I'm an employee eh.
Yeah.
So they take advantage of me. Jello, you have to do it. Like,
Dapat
oh my
may
God.
bonus yan.
Oo nga eh. Pero
That's a
maliit
different
lang.
job.
I know.
That's a whole different job.
But the guy that we have that does better voiceovers than me, I just do some stuff. It's the guy from ABS-CBN. I forget his name.
Really?
Yeah. I
Like
mean,
the
he
actual
used to do
voice?
that. He used to do that
See
stuff
Mark
before.
Logan? No.
No.
I was like, he has some small jobs pa rin.
No, I forget the name, but so this
Okay.
guy, really good. It's like, damn, galing niya.
Oh, okay.
I get why we pay him.
Peter? No. No, because
He's bald with like a beard.
sounds like my dad. That's not my dad. 'Cause my dad's also bald with a beard. But I know I ask because the voice of ABS-CBN was my dad's, like one of my dad's mentors. Yeah.
Like all of all their commercials, TVCs. There's an iconic voice eh.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
like
that's
Kurt
called an
Olsen.
image voice.
Image voice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Voice.
Yes. So an image voice is actually a concept that not a lot of people really pay attention to nowadays. But it was such a big thing before because that was really one of the only ways that you could kind of stamp your logo if there are no visuals. Because now, kasi everything, there's visuals na for everything.
Yeah.
So it's called a sonic signature, like Resorts World Manila.
Yeah.
That's a sonic signature. So that's kind of like an image voice is an extension of that. That being every in-house ad,
Yeah.
every commercial, whatever, every OBB, CBB, opening and closing billboard is done by this one person because that's the ABS-CBN sound. You know, that's the GMA sound. That's the et cetera, et cetera. Like I used to be the image voice for Colors. Colors, I don't know if you remember that
Signal.
channel. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So parang, only here on Colors. So that was me. And then I would do, my dad is the voice now for NBA Philippines.
Oh, he is.
If you watch the channel, that's my dad.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So he's the image voice. So everything is cohesive.
How old's
you
your
know.
dad now?
He's like 64.
The voice is still.
The voice
Well, he's
doesn't
doing
really,
NBA. You gotta be
Yeah.
energetic and like.
Yeah. One of the things that really doesn't age in your body is your voice.
Voice. Okay.
You're going to sound the same for
Even
a long
For
time.
a long time.
Yeah. Only when you're old na talaga, hindi mo na kaya. Yun na, di na mag-iiba. But before that, it's still going to be the same.
Okay. Fuck. Okay.
Interesting. Okay. So yeah. Do you have any exercises for your voice? Like,
I have exercises for my voice.
or like when you prepare for something, do you say what's the one kind of red letter, yellow? do you have your own like that?
I read the script over and over again.
Okay.
Because if I'm going to rehearse or like warm up with something, it's the one that I'm going to read na.
Okay.
Ganon. So para
Liquid, any candy,
That you
ginger,
take.
whatever, nah.
when I'm sick, pepakwa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was about to say, I saw a vid, because I take Pepakwa when I'm sick too.
Best.
It feels so good.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really helps eh.
Yeah.
And then I saw a video online, like those celebrities. I think Ariana was one. She said, oh, there's this thing that I tried. Like it's from the East,
Pei
like
Pakwa?
from Asia. Like, it's this drink. I think it's parang Pei Pakwa. And then she loved it. Like, whoa.
so
Kasi it's really
good.
good for your throat.
It is.
It's so soothing. There's a candy. And there's that liquid syrupy
like the
version.
candy.
I don't like the candy then.
Okay, God, same.
The
same.
syrup and then hot water. Boom.
Yeah, you know what?
Sarap.
I go a step further when I'm sick, and then I mix it with, the local oregano, the one with the big furry leaves.
Yeah.
Because I grew some in my garden, so I chop it up and then I put it in the hot water,
Yeah.
and then I put pei pakwa there, and then I steep it for a little bit. It's my little potion.
Is that like common knowledge that oregano helps the voice?
Well, I
or-
didn't know that until I had like a yaya who was kind of witchy
Yeah.
from the province. Dami ganun, diba? Mm-mm.
Yeah.
And then she told me one time when I was sick, she's like, ito ma'am, inumin mo to ma'am. I was like, okay.
Okay. It works.
It worked.
So I planted like a whole bunch in my garden. And now every time I'm sick, I'm just like,
I have my own apothecary.
yeah.
Does it take a toll sometimes? Like from work, back to back hostings, like
Oh yeah.
my time with it, paus ka, like
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
A lot.
Napapagod talaga yung
Yeah,
voice kasi
yeah.
your vocal cords are muscle eh.
Yeah.
So with any muscle, you can overuse it. There are actually a lot of people who are untrained and destroy their voices. They get like nodes and stuff. It's like a callus on your vocal
Oh.
cords. Yeah.
okay.
How does that happen?
Because your vocal cords rub
Against each other,
against
right?
each other, right? They open and they close. And if you're untrained, you're using your vocal cords the wrong way. You are straining it to the point of them like rubbing together so much that it causes a callus. And you're going to have to get that operated on. Because if there's any interference in your vocal cords, it looks like a little vagina.
I didn't want to say it, but
But
first thing
like
Because I did a stroboscopy at Asian, and I
They
saw
showed you.
I saw my vocal cords. Yeah, and it was such a trip. So yeah, if they rub together too much, it causes a callus,
Okay.
and it'll really affect the way you speak.
Hey, you. No, not her. You. And this is a reminder to stay hydrated and drink some water. I love water. Do you love water? And don't forget to like and subscribe on Spotify and YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Threads, and TikTok. Now, let's get back to the episode. Sour Taste Podcast.
I was about to say that's very scientific stuff.
Yeah.
Like, did you just YouTube or like shit happened and then you had to go?
Sorry,
Go ahead.
hold on.
It's
hold
okay,
on.
go ahead.
Go take a while.
Hello. Normally, I use Lala Move to like have my rats delivered to me.
Your rats?
I have snakes
I
kasi.
was about
yeah.
to
Okay.
ask.
Kala ko like, dami ko lang rats sa bahay.
Have the rats delivered.
So
How's
many.
Wait,
I
sorry.
have two snakes.
You have two snakes?
Yeah.
But I'm wondering like, as in, they're all in a box and you hear them. So parang, yung magde-deliver, ano to?
Oh, the rats! You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much is a 12-pack of rats?
Can you give me a 6-pack?
Oh.
It's 6 for 360.
6 for 360.
Yeah, for the little ones, the little mice.
And that's food for how long?
That is food for because my snakes only eat once every 10 days.
Once every 10 days. Okay.
So
Stupid question. I don't know much about snakes, but don't they eat
okay.
anything else?
no.
Like rats lang talaga? Really?
Well,
I've never like thought about it, but yeah, wala bang iba?
hamsters.
Ah, yeah.
Pero parang
Like,
kawawa.
yeah.
But they love
Expensive.
them.
Kasi they're, parang sarap nila tignan eh. Right? Versus a rat.
Because we're
If you were a snake, dun ako sa hamster.
Yeah. So,
They love-
no,
they love
Wagyu
that.
Nice
type.
butt, nice butt.
But it's so sad nga to see because we're so sanay to see them as a pet.
Yeah.
Right? So, you know, what I do na lang is I feed the whatever rat, mice, hamster, and I just go, thank you for your sacrifice. Your ano is not in vain. I just pray na lang kasi nakakaawa talaga. Like when I'll give it, I won't look na. Kasi sometimes nakaganon na sila. Tapos they're just looking at me like,
Oh, really? I was kind of judging you'd have a little dark side na
Parang
parang,
I'd watch.
you know, like you kind of watch a little bit of violence or like.
Sometimes
Sometimes,
I'm just like, but it's more like I'm happy for my baby. Like, good job! Like you're such a good hunter. Ganon. That's
You're a
what
big
I'm
boy
happy
now.
about. Yeah, but I don't look na lang at the mice. I'm just like,
How did you get into it?
oh, I've loved snakes ever since I was younger. I think we all went to like the Manila Zoo thing as kids, and then there's like a big python,
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
And you loved it.
I
like,
loved it. Okay,
I get the appeal
of reptiles.
of reptiles.
they're so cute.
Cute nga sila. They have a face na parang cute
They
na to.
do. They
Really?
do.
Parang cute niya.
I need to show you. They're
Okay,
so
okay. Introduce.
Miss mo na.
What's his name? Her name? You have two.
I have two. I have Percy and Andy, a guy and a girl.
Percy and Andy.
That's your
That's
snake?
yours? Oh my god. I was like.
That's not.
Ah, there. Actually.
Sobrang chill lang niya. Oh. So, there are two different types of snakes.
There
Your-
are many kinds.
No, I meant for your pet.
For no, I only have a ball python.
python.
But I have two ball pythons, a guy and a
Okay.
girl. This is the girl.
So many snake questions.
Yeah, this is the girl. This is Andy.
Okay.
So white. Damn.
Oh, I was about to say, like, how do they stay up?
I was setting up for filming something.
Oh, yun ang cute niya. Tignan eh.
Actually,
They have a
all
derpy
white's
kind of
pretty
face, eh.
clean.
Yeah, they're so cute.
How big is the risk of
Strangulation.
getting
Yeah.
them getting pissed and like not zero.
I mean, they've bitten me like many times already. Not many, but like maybe like 2 each. But they're non-venomous kasi.
By accident or like ginulat mo ba? Like,
In the beginning,
yeah.
in the beginning kasi they were, parang they didn't really know me yet.
Okay.
So they were still very uneasy. And I
Okay.
also didn't know how to read their body language. And then sometimes, I'll handle like the rats, and then I'll touch them after, and then my hands still smell like their food. So they'll try to go for it. Or
Okay.
sometimes I hold the rat by the tail, and I'll dangle it first in front of Percy to like
Okay.
to kind of get him to, into
Yeah.
prey and predator mode.
Okay.
Kasi sometimes I'll leave it there. And then if they're not activated, they'll hide. Because they're very shy and terrified creatures.
Snakes.
Yeah. The ball pythons in particular, they're afraid of everything, even their food. That's why sometimes people are like, he's going to eat you one day. I'm like, brother, he can't even eat his rat, okay? Me?
Yeah.
So sometimes I have to like get them in the mood and then dangle the rat there na
Yeah.
parang, hey, it's your food, ganyan. Parang get like a baby, like,
Yeah,
open
yeah,
your
yeah,
mouth,
yeah,
ganon. And then kind of just,
talk pa
yeah, and then just kind of like watch him do that.
Yeah.
And then sometimes naaliw ako masyado. And then
too close.
biglang gumanon na pala siya kasi na-activate na siya. And I go, ah! And then it's literally a dot.
Okay.
No, it's
No
fine.
big deal.
No big,
scar.
not
Okay,
at
okay,
all.
okay,
Like
okay.
I have 4 cats, and cat scratches are
Way worse.
way worse.
Yeah.
Way worse.
Okay.
So no big
Yeah,
deal.
I like cats too.
How do you
They're so cute.
pet a snake?
A snake
Like just
Ganon.
like do you
Feeling ko, they find it weird.
here.
Under the
like
chin.
they like that under the chin? Okay, okay.
If they have a
Depends.
chin.
yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
basically their chin.
Ooh.
Look at it. He's so cute. He's just like
I get it actually. Okay, I kind of get it. Okay.
So if I try to touch your snake, will they bite me?
no.
No.
Kasi
Okay.
parang desensitized na siya sa tao.
Ah.
He's
Okay.
just like
Okay.
exploring.
Parang headset.
Okay.
He's just going around, ganyan.
You
They're
get-
really like puppies. They're like snake. They're like cats.
Yeah.
They're like long cats.
Okay.
Do you get giggle? You know, like when the dog, you're like, yeah. But can you squeeze the? No.
I just go.
Yeah, exactly.
You sniff 'em.
Yeah.
And they don't smell like
Do they
anything.
sleep with you?
No, you can't.
You can't.
Yeah. Okay.
Because they don't make a sound. So if you roll over them, they can't do anything. They'll die. Also, because they can't make a sound or they don't make a sound, they can just slither away and you won't know where they are na.
Ooh.
So they can get lost very easily.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they have an aquarium.
I have an enclosure.
Yeah. For at night.
Yeah.
Okay. They never just hang out. Like, okay.
They can hang out, but like if I put him on that table, for example, and I'm working, I'll just go
Check.
Every
Okay.
feet.
Yeah.
and then the next time I look, wala na siya. Ang bilis.
Okay.
Mabilis sila. Yeah. And I have like 4 cats nga, diba? So those cats.
They interact?
They cannot.
Oh, they cannot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cats are predator. Yeah.
Boom,
You
tulog.
have cats also?
I don't, but I want
I just reach
cats.
dogs.
You should.
Because Sila Julio, they have so much cats.
Really?
They have like 5 or 6.
Oh.
Cats, dogs, fishes.
Yeah,
I didn't
super
realize
cute.
that.
I love their. I now love cats because of them. Because when we're all hanging out,
Yeah,
the cats are
those
around.
cats
I'm like,
are nice.
akin ka na.
Shout out to Julio.
Oh, shout out
I
to
know.
Julio and Cheska.
Thanks for
Shout
connecting
out,
this.
Yep. Thank you.
So if anything is possible in terms of your house and you can import any type of reptile, what's the dream?
Oh, well,
Like,
ball
like-
pythons have always been like the dream. But
Okay.
right now in the house, I have 2 dogs,
Okay.
4 cats, 1 leopard gecko, 2 snakes, dubia roaches, because that's what I feed my gecko.
Okay.
Mice, because that's what I feed
Yeah.
my rats, my snakes. And then like 100 crayfish
Oh, what's that for?
to eat.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
Okay,
si Julio then has crayfish. I'm not kidding. As in, he's growing a bunch so he can also eat it.
Damn.
As in, no joke.
Is that a thing now?
See, we're friends talaga.
I know, you're friends talaga. And he was like, di ko pa nga makain kasi parang sayang, liliit pa nila eh.
Oh, yeah. Some of my crayfish are like super big.
Right? They get
already.
big eh. Some are small pa, they'll grow. Then when they're big na like,
Yeah.
I'll eat you.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I didn't know that you had.
Crayfish.
Does this work? It works diba?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
works, it works, it
Okay.
works, it works.
Yeah.
Tingin ako ng tingin dito. Baka wala.
Yeah, it works.
Ayun. Okay. Yeah.
Having snakes seems like you're a very brave person.
Seems like it.
Seems like it.
But bravery connotes that you need to be afraid first to do it. Right? But I'm not afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So it's not terrifying for me. So, for example, to me, bravery or courage would be, I don't know, have you guys gone to Masungi? Diba?
Yep.
It's kind of
Yep.
terrifying, right? The heights or whatever.
That bridge that you have to
Yeah,
pass.
or like when you climb down that thing and then like the safety net behind you disappears,
I
and
could
then you're just
die.
like, I'm just,
It's all me. It's all
Yep.
skills.
yep. So that's, I would say, that's a bravery.
That's a brave thing.
Yeah, but I'm not afraid of
Okay.
snakes, kasi. So
Okay.
I wouldn't call myself brave.
Okay. Because I was thinking before, when you'd pop into the scene, TikTok, Reels, your viral moments, I was like, she's a very intimidating person. Like based on the look, you have a nose ring, right?
I had.
Tattoos and like she's
you
pretty
had.
had it closed, or you just removed it?
No, nagpaano ako sa DFA, renew ng passport. They said, take it out. I said, okay. And then tinamad ako to put it back. And then it closed.
How fast does it close?
Like a week.
Oh, wow, that fast.
Really?
It's fast.
You get it back? No.
I want to.
Okay.
One day.
Okay.
One day.
Because I was thinking like she's pretty intimidating. Like the
Thanks.
confidence too. In a good way. In a good way. In a
I
good
know,
way.
I
Like,
love it. Thank you.
Damn,
Thank you.
I wonder how she is as a friend. Yeah. It seems like
So-
you beat up a guy.
I can.
Like, I'm trying
Oy,
like
ingat
where,
kayo
does that,
dyan,
where
ah.
does that come from?
I can. What?
The confidence.
I think when...
Like it really resonates in the content.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think when you've gone through like so much bullshit, na parang, I've seen this before, whatever. Diba?
yeah,
So you
yeah.
kind of just like walk through life with like, but when you go through some shit and then you learn from it and then you kind of use that to grow. Like you use the shit as fertilizer. Because if you go through shit and then you don't fix things, you're gonna walk through life like a
Yeah.
diba? It's not gonna be fun. You're gonna hurt everybody around you. But if you parang learning from the stuff that you came from gives you that confidence because you're like, oh shit, I went through that and then I learned from it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty cool. Parang ganon. Yeah.
Okay. So that's how you get your courage to just be yourself.
Yes. I would say. And parang you get used to like if you're a content creator, people just feel like they can be mean to you any time of the day. If they're having a bad day, they'll let it out on you.
Comment section.
And there's no, you can't stop that.
Keyboard warrior.
Yeah. And like every day I read insults about me from strangers. And it's
You
just
get
like,
new ones every day.
yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
Every day.
Every day.
How does that affect you?
I used to cry about it before.
Really? Like read it in like
Oh.
I can imagine, fuck.
Yeah, kasi
Like multiple people like
And then before sleeping, tangina nung si user ganito sinabi niya yan sa akin.
oh,
For sure.
oh, yeah, and you just feel so bad about it because like for you guys, for example, when on your social media, when you go on Facebook or Instagram, more often than not, it's your friends or people you
positive.
know who comment, right? So you're used to seeing comments and used to being aware that it's an actual person.
Yeah.
It's your tita, it's your neighbor, it's your former teacher, whatever. So I came into social media like a content creator with that parang kind of point of view.
yeah.
So until now, every time I see a comment, it's like, this is an actual person talking to me. So when I see someone insult me, I see an actual person in
Yeah.
front of me
Yeah.
insulting me. So it affects me in a way, in that way. If someone actually came up to you and insulted
Yeah.
what you look like
Yeah.
to your face.
Yeah.
So
True.
it does affect me, but I'm learning to kind of harden myself. But it's a juggling act because if you always get used to I don't know, just like not feeling things. If you're used
You're
to
numb.
yeah, if you're used to turning off these feelings, you can't selectively turn off feelings anymore.
Yeah.
So you're going to train yourself to be numb to everything.
Fucking up the system a little bit. Like
Yeah. So the more apathetic
Never
I
thought of it that
become,
way.
so the more apathetic I become towards like these strangers, if I'm not careful, it'll affect my personal life.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
never know what this or thought about this take. Yeah.
Yeah. Or it can affect, like, the apathy will bleed into other things like social issues
Yeah.
or, you know.
You don't get to socialize the same way anymore because you feel like
Yeah, because I don't
you're,
care.
You're anxious or you don't care too. Like okay, I'll just be like this.
Yeah. Because it's like it's a coping mechanism where you just like, oh fuck, whatever, I don't care.
Yeah.
So it's always a juggling act.
And then you look at the person's profile that's bashing you like pangit pangit mo pad. For sure there are moments like I'm gonna check this person. Tangin mo pangit mo dahil
I had a
sinasabi.
conversation with my friend about it just kanina. It was like, sorry, Aaron, I'm just gonna read some stuff from here. We were talking about how, it should be okay to bully some people.
Well,
When you look at them, you're just like, tangina, you need to be bullied. Like, what the hell is going on? Yeah. And then she said, there's this guy talking about how women should be submissive. Local dude. Opened his profile, and he had hair everywhere except his head. Hefty fellow. Guitar content pero hindi magaling. Sabi niya, like, oh man, too easy. Sabi ko, low-hanging fruit, like his balls probably are. Sabi ko, daming ganyan. Sabi niya, grabe sila. Sabi ko, like, ikaw? Nagsalita ka? Parang ganun.
like, you don't want to go ape shit.
right.
Come on, I'm gonna eat your ass. Like fuck, you're gonna die.
But you can't.
Yeah.
You can't. Because if I do that, there are people who
No, it's not gonna.
who followed me for the stuff that I stand for. And then if I do something like that, they'll be disappointed in me. And don't want to disappoint, like not wanting to disappoint them far outweighs me wanting to be petty and like hit back.
Yeah.
Although it's fun.
Yeah.
Right?
It's
It
fun.
will, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's fun.
Super
Sometimes-
satisfying.
Sometimes
In
I
your
do.
head na lang.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I guess that's the shit you have to deal with that job.
It is.
Like, yeah.
It
The
is.
haters.
Plus, I'm sure it's not just with your job. Like even in our jobs, corporate world,
Yeah.
you feel like everything's all good and dandy. But then behind everything, for sure, they're hating on you also.
Yeah, that parang professional.
Yeah.
Ano?
Do with the politics and everything, and then like, yeah, oh, you're so nice. But then, the fuck? Why are you so friendly to me? I mean, for sure, may ganon, dude. Are you trying to be good shot? No.
I hear that in the corporate world, it's
There's that
really
there.
like, parang it has so much
It's a
drama.
dog eat
though.
dog world.
Yeah. Every situation and scenario has its own shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'm sure even the church has. Diba? May mga politics and talaga everywhere.
Wait, what do you do for work?
Oh, I'm in marketing.
Marketing.
For SM.
For SM!
Yeah,
I work with SM a lot.
Yeah, I've seen content before. Like you were in a mall or shopping or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you ever give in and like on a bad day this comment just really got
Oh,
you
yeah.
like fuck?
Oh,
Really?
You woke up,
Like
it's war.
comment ka like
It's
Yeah.
war today.
Like, I used
I
to
wanna see
do
that
that
thread.
all
Oh,
the
really?
time. Before,
Okay.
Before. I'm more healed now.
okay.
But like before, oh boy, I'm gonna go to town on you, brother.
Fuck,
Yeah,
really?
dude. Like it was to the point where I have some creators, parang say to other creators like my friends, "Can you stop replying? Umiinka ka na."
It became a thing.
I have become an adjective or verb.
High praise, high
Umiinka ka
praise.
na. Because they're just like making patol, like these people.
Because I see the stuff that trends sometimes, but it's you kind of like doing it in a politically correct, respectful, teaching way. But I want to see the fucking beast mode, like, tang ina mo, alam mo, wala ka naman, di ba?
Nag-voice note, alam mo, hindi na kinaya.
I have one here where this person was just like, here. So they said, a good communicator relies on simple and effective words, LMAO. Pretentious use of highfalutin words won't get you anywhere. So this hater again. So I said,
A good communicator also knows how to get to the point in as few words as possible. So, instead of saying tender, juicy, and tasty, I'm going to say the pork is succulent. Instead of saying the dessert was too sweet, I'm going to call it saccharine. So don't blame me for your insecurity, because having unlimited vocabulary sounds like a you problem, not mine.
Dude, sarap. Sarap nun. Ang sarap nun. That felt so good for sure.
yeah, and I was just like,
Nice
you know,
move,
just
nice
like,
move.
thank you.
Drop the mic.
And then some people are like, I knew it. She's so mayabang. Whatever. Okay na.
Whatever. I don't even know you, so what? Then don't check my profile
Yeah.
out.
And you know how sometimes, like, it's not, like, it's just fun to kind of, like, make a jab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah.
It's just what we do. But
I'm sure they even like, ooh, fuck. She acknowledged my hate comment.
And then now you turned that person to a fan. Like, good job, good job, good job.
someone said nga recently na parang, can someone please compile all the clapbacks that Ate Inka does? Because they're so good. I'm like, thank you. I practice them in the shower. That's my secret.
Have you ever like used your voice to an advantage, like maybe through pranks or something?
I've not done any pranky stuff, but I always use my voice to my advantage in different scenarios and situations in my day-to-day life. I did a TED Talk about it. And it
Yeah.
was basically like, basically I said that your first impression is what you look like,
Yeah.
right? That's what they say. So you need to dress well or whatever because first impressions last, blah, blah, blah. But what we don't realize is something else makes a second and more lasting impression. This is what I said in my TED Talk.
Yeah.
And it's your voice. So your voice can be used as a tool and an instrument to kind of manipulate, and I say manipulate because it's a neutral term, right?
Yeah.
You can manipulate for good, you can manipulate for bad. It just means you're like bending and controlling whatever's happening here. So you can manipulate it to your favor a little bit. So like if I'm speaking with like someone I met for the first time whom I want to be my friend, like, hey dude, what's up? Oh my God, it's so nice to see you.
Yeah.
If I'm going into a meeting and I want them to
Respect you
it's like,
or-
hi, I'm Inka.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah,
nice
like,
to
hello,
meet you.
nice to meet you.
I'll use my professional voice.
Yeah.
If I'm on a date and
Oh, baby.
and I want you to like me,
Yeah.
I'll lower my voice. I'll talk a little slower. So
Fucking
it's
cheat code.
That's what women do.
galing. But yeah.
and same goes for kids. Like, hi, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
how
Those are the
are
cues.
you? Yeah. So it's different uses.
Very powerful.
Very, very. No, I asked because like one time back in college, my friend. Well, my voice is kind of different, right? It's kind of deep or
It's quite
something.
deep. It's lovely.
Yeah, it's quite deep, right? So back in college, he was coding. So we had separate cars. He was like, "Oy, Jello, coding ako. So, tawagan kita mamaya." I go, "Sige, okay." So I'm on the way home driving also. He calls. He's like, "Jello, nahuli ako." I go, "Ikaw na bahala." Sige, ako na bahala.
You pretend to be a general. Ganon.
Tapos biglang, sabi nung friend ko, kausapin mo yung ano. Basta he said something. And I was like, "Oh, boss."
Authoritative.
Sabi ko, "Boss."
Yeah.
Sir, nahuli po kasi dahil coding po, sabi sa akin. So I was like, hindi. Ito si Secretary ni General. Sabi ko, Secretary ni General Atienza to, So, nasa meeting siya ngayon, hindi siya pwedeng guluhin. Pakawalan mo na.
Galing.
Pakawalan mo na siya, okay?
Wait, without rehearsing?
Wala. Kasi nagdadrive ako. I was like, gago, galing ako. Kasi hassle, eh. And then, pinakawalan siya. Sabi niya,
so
uy,
good."
Jello, thanks. That's nice.
It
worked, dude. I was like, wow. Okay.
God, I've never done anything like that. I get kind of like stage fright ish and
Really?
like mental block, and I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna say? I can't like off the cuff like that.
Yeah.
I have a hard time. I need a script.
You need a script.
Give me a script. I'm like Ron Burgundy. I'll read what's on that prompter, no matter what. That's me.
Dude, I love Anchorman. The best.
Tits McGee.
Let's yeah.
Okay.
I need
Thinking
a
about
script for
it
that.
now, there's a lot of opportunities for someone like you.
Yeah.
Because you've done radio, podcasts, voiceovers,
Movies.
movies. What's the top two? Or if you have a top one? Like
Out
if
of
everything
all.
would pay the same and then this is what you could do for the rest of your
Forever.
life, what's the most fulfilling or the thing you enjoy the most?
Live voiceovers.
Live.
If it pays a lot, like for
Okay.
events.
Okay.
Oh my God, it gives me such a rush. I swear to God, like that's
Because it's
my,
live.
Because it's live. Yeah, like there's no do-overs.
Okay.
If I'm reading what's on that thing in
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, welcome to the and then I can't make a
okay,
mistake
okay,
and I get
okay.
it right. I'm just like, yes, yeah.
Okay.
feels
There's
so
that adrenaline and okay.
yeah,
okay,
and it's
okay.
like when I host, I get tired at the end of the day. When I finish my editing my videos, I get so tired. When I do movies, they're fun. Series, they're fun. Acting, whatever, it's fun. But I still get tired at the end of the day. I just want to sleep. Every time after I do live voiceovers or like a recording, I'm tired, but I'm so pumped after. I'm just like,
energized.
fuck, it's so nice. Yeah, like that's how I know
Okay,
talaga that
okay.
I love doing voiceovers. That's how I know.
Okay.
Because it's like, it's tiring. I may, like my voice could be so hoarse na, pagod na to, but I'm just like, fuck yes. Love that. Love it talaga. And I think it shows in the videos that I make
Yeah.
for it.
You should do something like boxing or like a MMA live event or live sports.
Oo nga, live
Where live
sports.
event pero like with adrenaline talaga of like sports. Have you done? Not yet.
I box,
A box. Oh,
but
okay.
I've never combined that.
I told you she was intimidating. She can box.
I told you I could beat up a guy.
Yeah, actually.
I said
Pakan
that.
niya tayo.
I don't know. You guys are pretty big, so we'll see.
You mentioned a lot of stuff.
Go. Hindi, no.
What are other things you do that's not voice related?
What
Yeah.
are the other things that
You
I
mentioned
do?
snake and boxing, but like, is there any other jobs muna? You can go to hobbies
Jobs.
after, but like everything online seems like connected to the voice.
Yeah, because I made that intentional because that's what I got viral for, and that's my unique flavor. So that's if I want to try anything else, like if I want to expand my content or my repertoire, I will base it on voiceovers because that's what people know me for.
Yeah.
So that's like my stamp, basically.
Yeah.
So for work, I don't know. Even if I think if I became like a manager or like whatever, a boss, ganyan, I'll still use my voice.
Yeah, to your advantage.
Yeah. Yeah.
True.
Use your gifts.
Yeah.
Like when you talk, like, ayun na si boss. Nag-start na siya. Shh, everyone quiet. Yeah, I'm sure.
Jello, get in here.
Yung report. Yung report, di pa tapos.
Takot ka.
Takot na ko nun. Like, oy.
So ganon. Ganon siya.
Pwede rin yung sa school, no? Yung PA.
Oh yeah.
Like, di ba sa mga US films, like, di ba may... Sa atin ba may ganon?
In my old school, Southville, ganon. Parang if your ride is here, kunyari, your
Oh.
school bus. Yeah, your school bus. Roberta Magnaye. Oh, sorry. That's my real name.
Roberta.
Roberta Magnaye, Koji Izuka. I'm saying all my like
Yeah.
former busmates, damn. But like
Shout
you know,
out to Koji.
yeah, hi Koji. He also does like creation now. Like
Oh,
he
really?
does, yeah, he
Oh,
does like
okay,
book
okay.
reviews and stuff
Okay.
like that.
Damn.
It's really good.
Okay.
Book reviews.
Yeah. Hi. Haven't seen you in a while. But yeah, yun. That's all I can think of so far. That's all I want to do.
Okay.
All you want to do.
okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Okay.
Do you guys?
Maximize.
Yeah. Do you guys want to do anything else? Like, what's your dream job?
Well, if this whole thing will kick off, this is my dream job. Because I love talking to people too. I like
Yeah, this has
getting to
been
know
fun.
people.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, our voices are okay. Or they're nice.
No, they're
but,
very nice.
But
Thank you.
it's, yeah, thank you. Kinilig na naman ako.
That's twice.
sa mga branch
Confirm.
dyan, maganda daw yung bosses namin.
3 times para sure.
Wala kayong
But
button
yeah,
doon.
this would be my dream job, and running a business.
Running a business.
Making my own money. I work for myself, not for. I don't want to make other people rich.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's corporate, but
I mean, it's a means to an end.
yeah,
Right?
it's a learning experience also.
Because you guys have that job security.
Yeah,
Like, even if you take a day off, even if you go on vacation, you're earning on those days.
you're paid.
I'm not.
Versus the freelance type of setup. Yeah.
I'm not.
You save well?
I save very well.
Okay, good.
I don't go out.
good.
I'm just home. I
But you got a lot of animals to feed, goddamn. True. Bulk of the budget goes there yata.
I went to Pet Express kanina. So I bought cat food, ganyan. Mga, for their ticks and fleas,
Ah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
ito, okay, ma'am, 11,000.
Tapos papunta pa rin yung rats. yung mice.
Yeah.
So,
For your babies.
for my
Yeah.
babies.
Worth it.
Do you want to have children one day?
I do. I want to have children one day. I feel like I'll be a really good mom.
Yeah, I could see it.
Thanks. I feel like that'd be nice.
And then you'll sing them like songs.
You sing?
Right?
I sing.
Well, like super galing type of singing.
My sister is the singer of the family.
Okay.
Yeah. But I can sing. I can carry a tune.
What's your favorite song to sing?
My favorite song? to
Karaoke,
sing
like,
is-
oh, Inka.
Karaoke.
Oh, Madonna's "Take a Bow."
Madonna.
Take a bow, the night is over, it's getting late and I don't know lyrics, getting older. Nights alone. This is karaoke. Basta. Yun. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Better if there were lyrics.
Never got into it in a semi-professional, parang teenager band type of thing. Like Uso Paramore. Oh yeah, dye my hair red and sing fucking
No.
Misery Business. No?
I'm more comfortable singing like theater operatic kind of style because I did musical theater like when I was younger. Didn't you guys do that? Isn't that like a thing?
Musical theater.
Did
no.
we?
Oh, you guys did like sports?
I was in
For,
music
like,
in the
summer
band
class?
scene.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I tried sports, but I was never good at any sport. Fuck.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's
so I
fine.
went to the music route. Like bands with friends in high school till college. I DJ. So more on that side. Sports, no.
Sports,
Yeah,
no.
more sports.
You do sports.
Like what?
Ultimate's one.
Do you know my boyfriend?
I know Matt, yeah. But I'm not so close to him like Arts.
Okay. Yeah.
Because Arts and Matt were teammates.
Yes.
But we see each
yes.
other also on the field.
Oh, I love. Oh yeah, you did. You mentioned that in our group chat.
So Ultimate, but then prior to that, like basketball, then football, and whatnot. But now pickleball.
Everyone loves pickleball now.
It's so addicting.
I never really.
Yeah.
I never got
Because
to
it's
try.
fun. It's easy.
People are sporty now.
Yeah.
Everyone's doing something.
Which is
running,
great.
Which is good.
I love
Good.
it.
It's great.
Overall, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Live
now
longer.
now my main is running. I love running.
Really?
Yeah. So
I hate
addicting.
running.
You hate running? More on lifting.
Fuck running.
Sarap ng running.
I'm sure it's good though, but like
Cardio.
nah.
I don't know. Like people are like, yeah, you'll get addicted. I keep trying. It's not
for me.
It's not biting.
Swimming na lang. Oh.
I used to swim.
Swimming. I love swimming
try.
too.
I used to swim. That was my sport before.
Like varsity.
Like
competition
they were
level type of
asking me to like join the Philippine team.
Wow.
Yeah, but that was like when I was younger. I don't do that.
Wait, Philippine team? Oh, that damn.
When you were younger?
Before.
Okay.
Galing.
Like my personal record for freestyle is very fast. I can't do that now.
Yeah.
But it's like 3 or 4 seconds below the record.
Damn.
For how many meters?
50 meters.
15 meters.
50.
50? 15. Okay, good.
Yun lang.
Mas lang nun. 50? Grabe yun, ah. Pretty fast.
Yeah, that was my sport. I miss it.
Now, just working out.
Just working out.
You said after the breakup, you got into the gym. That was the first
Yeah, because I hated the gym before.
first taste with the fitness.
No, I
thing.
used to like when I was younger. I did Muay Thai. I belly danced. Uso yun dati kasi, diba?
Yung belly dance nga. For some
Shout out
reason.
to
In the early
Shakira.
2000s.
Did you have like the thing that...
I did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we did like dance recitals and everything. Ganon. Yeah, Shakira, hips don't lie.
Shakira,
Ganon.
oh.
Yeah. And after that, parang I did yoga. I do a lot of yoga. I'm very flexible. And then, yeah, I never really liked the gym until the heartbreak brought it out of me. Now I do.
This just in. Sour Taste is your new favorite listen. Expect bold takes, unfiltered conversations, and the kind of flavor only Sour Taste can serve. Stay updated. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell on Spotify and YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Threads, and TikTok for more updates.
Was it naturally triggered or like a friend like go to the gym? Like this de-stress
Naturally.
there or like naturally like I wanna okay, interesting.
Yeah.
And then from the gym, how did it become a super bod?
From the gym, then.
How did you become a super bod?
And you were like one day, super bud, not
Can you believe that?
galing though. Like
Thank
that's
you.
hard work.
That's a very
discipline.
brave move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it was nuts. Parang they sent out like, you can audition now. And then my friends and I were like, because we were talking about it last year or like the year before. I was telling my coach also, sabi ko, I want to train for super bods.
Okay.
Like just, sometimes you need to have something to train
Yeah,
for.
yeah.
Because you're not actually
Yes.
going to do it,
Yeah.
right? in your head lang. So during like boxing, my coach would be like, shout out Coach Ricky. He'd be like, oh, pang superbuzz ito. Hindi ka magiging superbuzz kung ganyan ka lang, ganyan. Sabi ko, okay, sige. And then, nagkatotoo nga.
The running joke.
Si Coach Ricky.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, sige. They sent out audition, what do you call that? The calls out for audition. And then it was the last, like the last hurrah. Biglang may wild card, your last chance. I was in Boracay at that time. And I was like, fuck it. Send one.
Yeah.
What's the audition? Just send pictures?
Do you want to see the video?
Yes, I guess.
There's a video. You have to send a video. Introduce yourself.
And you're in Boracay. I'm assuming you're like Boracay ready, like
border ready.
Yeah.
Wait, no, this isn't the one. But this is an old video from when I was still training.
Okay.
So when I saw that, I was like, hindi pala ganun kalaki. Okay. But I was super like
Discipline.
What was the diet like? Was that
Yeah.
diet?
low carb.
Chicken breast.
Okay.
Yeah, like protein shakes.
Okay.
Creatine.
Yeah.
Creatine works.
Yeah.
Sops.
Super bod.
Ang gusto ko nung creatine tuloy.
Inka Magnaye.
Damn.
May ano. Where are
Super
ya?
bod, no?
Yeah.
How much do you win? Or is it like
500K.
500K
500K for ano.
for looking good, and then wait, it's a pageant, right?
It's a pageant.
So they
basically.
ask you questions.
Yeah.
and
It's
then-
a fitness competition that's like designed like a pageant. Wala, di ko mahanap yung yung audition ko. Basta, nandyan. Audition.
I'll look for it.
Parang may answer and question in the beginning.
Yeah.
Parang why are you the next super bod?
Oh, that part I'm sure you nailed. I mean, like answering questions.
Makita.
Oh, super bod daw kasi ganda ng katawan.
Would you guys ever?
Looking at my body, I don't think so.
Hey.
No, it's so hard to diet.
It is.
It's so good.
I
Like,
love
you
my
really have
burgers
to
and stuff.
You
Like,
just really have to like commit. Like I will just eat to get a good body and not enjoy, which is hard.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Wait, it's here, I found it. Oh my god, nakakahiya. What the fuck?
Nasa Boracay
Hi,
po.
I'm Inka Magnaye, and I'm a superbot. I believe I can inspire you to become the best you ever because I'm on this journey too. So you and I, we're going to be doing this together. Because that's the best way to do something, right? You have someone with you every step of the way, and that's going to be me. I'm 35 years old. I'm a voiceover artist. I'm a content creator. I'm a podcaster, events host,
Those
and
top and
I've
triceps.
never joined a competition before. So I'm so nervous, to be honest, but you got to try new things, right? And if it scares you, that means it's pushing you out of your comfort zone. That's where growth happens.
That's the line.
I believe
I'm
in
not gonna lie, I'm
everything
so
that I said,
nervous. But I came across something nice recently and I wanted to share it with you. It goes, you're scared because it's unfamiliar, not because you're incapable.
You wite the shit down. Or
So
just
here we go. This is
keep
my
it. Go,
audition to
go,
become
go,
the
go.
next Century Tuna Superbods. Wish me luck.
Galing!
Thanks.
And you were in Boracay. Parang, sige, chill. Wait lang bago tayo lumabas. So
Yeah.
just shoot this.
Yeah, they're like, wait. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, shooting my audition for Superbot.
You saw the post like while in Bora. Oh, fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay.
I'll do it now.
Okay.
Wow.
I was like, fuck.
Very brave of you.
Yon. That's brave.
right?
Yes,
Very
I will
brave of
take
you.
that.
It's a very
Cheers.
left turn from all your usual.
It's something I said I would never do,
Yeah.
basically.
Galing. Damn. Super
Thanks, man.
Century.
Thank you.
Pero galing. You win 500. Well, you don't win. Well, you win if you win. But you
yeah.
reached at what point?
Top 8.
Top 8. Galing.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what position. Because when you're in the top 8, from there, they already choose the first runner-up and then the grand. So wala silang third runner-up.
Yeah.
ganon, second runner-up, first. So
Okay.
top 8.
And then you get
Nervous, scared. That's the first time. I'm assuming that's the first time you had to strut your stuff on
Yeah,
a stage.
I walk like a man. I needed training for that shit. I walk like my mom has told me that I walk like I'm looking for a fight. Like
thumping
Oh,
and shit.
okay.
Maglakad.
So you had to practice like going through a dam.
Yeah, like training in heels. It's called pasarela training, apparently. And then I had to do it was the worst. That's why I wouldn't do it again.
Okay, yeah.
But the Q&A part, that's fine
Yeah.
with me.
I'm sure you nailed it.
Thank you.
Chicken shit.
My
Yeah,
answer
for
went
sure,
viral.
easily. Oh, fuck. Yeah.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was fun. It was fun.
So were you just trying to be confident? That facade, sige, let's go all out. This is my time to do my walk. But deep inside, like, fucking, hey, what am I doing?
in the beginning.
Okay, the first.
In the beginning,
Okay.
because I thought I had to be a pageant girl. And then I remembered that I joined to represent me. So when I stopped trying to be a pageant girl and just was like, I'm going to show them Inka,
Yeah.
then it felt better.
More
Okay.
natural. You're not
'Cause it's just
trying to
me.
be someone else.
Yeah. So if you look at my finals walk, fucking bikini and heels, damn. I was still walking like I was looking for a fight, but more refined.
Okay.
Yeah. A refined version.
Also just trying to not fall over with the heels and shit. But it was a much better experience. Like during finals night, I was the calmest out of all the
Shit.
like throughout the 3 months of the competition. Finals night was I was calmest. Kasi tapos na eh.
Yeah.
It was about to be over na.
Was there a party after?
There was a party after, but I didn't drink. I had like a glass of
A
wine.
glass.
Yeah, because I was so tired already. I wanted to go
For
home.
sure. Makeup pa yan and everything. Rehearsal.
I just wanted to go home. I was like, yawa na. Basta.
Yon na magmingle? Okay na ako. Kilala niyo na ako, diba?
Introverts.
Yeah.
Introverts.
Introverts.
And was that makeup on your body or spray tan?
No spray tan.
Wala. Well, you're actually.
I think you're trying to think of
Bodybuilding.
bodybuilding. And
I mean,
parang
usually kasi they oil up at
Yeah.
least, right? Did you
Yeah.
see it? Yeah.
Well, they like put body glitter.
Body glitter,
on
yes.
us.
Oh, body glitter, yeah. I get that body glitter because si Pat, my wife, she bought this thing that puts glitter on you. Like, galing, oh.
For
I
the
like
arms.
it. I like it.
Arms and the chest.
And it smells good.
Yeah, it smells good. I was like,
Yeah.
bango. When we went to Bora, like, oy, shiny.
It works.
Sabi ko pa-try, pero bawag mo ang body. Why? Ba't parang shiny
Kintab ng asawa mo. Hair and flare.
Shiny?
No, like just a hot girl with body glitter hugged you.
True.
Diba?
Pwede.
Diba? Your wife there. Oh, come on.
Your podcast from before?
Yeah, I was part of
I
this
saw the one with
podcast.
Justin.
Yeah,
That was in the pandemic. I saw.
that was in the pandemic.
Fuck, what's the name? I've
On call.
on call.
On call. And then I did another podcast more recently, just last year. Last year. With Aaron. You know Aaron Cristobal?
Yeah. She's the girlfriend of
I know
David.
from Spit.
Yes, David's my cousin.
We had him on.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
really?
David,
Coming
man.
soon. Yeah.
Like
He
last-
actually mentioned.
last
We're
week.
talking to Inka.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. He also said that, the cousin. Yeah. And you found out just recently, right?
At Superbuds.
Yeah.
That's when we first met.
Yeah,
'Cause
we're cousins.
It was meant to be.
It was nice. And then, Aaron and I had a podcast with this guy. His name is Attorney Anselmo, and we did POV. It's called POV. And then we had like a topic. So parang today we're gonna talk about like physical discipline.
Yeah.
And then the next one is like we're gonna talk about toxic Filipino
Culture. let's say.
whatever. And people love it, but we had to stop.
Oh. Sayang.
Yeah,
But you also do sleeping pill.
I do.
Right?
I do. 5 years now.
I was about to say, I've heard that like since you were on my algorithm, and I know like she also has a podcast.
Ang tagal na
5
nun.
years is a long.
Sorry, is it
half a
called the
decade.
podcast?
Thank you.
Is
Yeah.
it called the podcast? Okay, it's
Sleeping
considered
pill?
one. Yeah. Because
Yeah.
you're just talking with music.
Yes.
Right? Telling
yes.
stories.
I'm telling stories. So it's basically like it's like me reading you a bedtime story to help you go to sleep.
You
Basically.
write shit down. That's all you.
In the first few seasons, but then I started to get really busy, so I needed to hire like a writer.
Okay.
But he always follows my hi Lance. He always follows like the guidelines or whatever, like the vibe of sleeping pill. I tell him na parang basta the goal is I want sleeping pill to be a safe space for listeners. So when they come in and listen, I want them to like I always say like whatever you're thinking about, just leave it at the door because this hour, and it's not even an hour, it's like, this time is just for yourself. Like, your worries shouldn't matter, your bills shouldn't exist, all your responsibilities can be left right outside our little bubble, even for just a little bit, and take this time for yourself. I want you to relax so that you can ease into a gentle sleep so you're well rested for a full day tomorrow. So ganon.
Damn. My bills were out the door. What bills?
I kind of got in the zone.
I was like, oh, shit, grabe.
It's because I haven't done a sleeping podcast, but I do the meditation apps. It's very synonymous. It's very similar to that.
I do that
right?
too.
Like,
so like
to end your day, remove all the clutter.
So I
end
do
in
that
peace.
also.
Yeah.
So after I say that, but I'll leave it at the door, and then I want you to settle into your bed, or if you're seated on a chair, just feel comfortable. The warm blankets are wrapped around you. The pillow is soft under your head, and you take a nice deep breath with me. Inhale. And then exhale. Once again, inhale and exhale. You feel your body relaxing. Your stress is melting away.
How did that light bulb?
You're welcome. You're very welcome.
When did that come in? That idea, like, yo, sleeping podcast. Let me check the GoPro now. Go ahead.
Go. So I've always wanted to. I've always listened to ASMR. Like even before ASMR was like mainstream. You guys know ASMR, right?
Yeah.
Even before it was mainstream.
Sorry, what does ASMR stand for?
Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
It's like now it's like a bunch of this and that.
And food.
Yeah. But before it was really just like an experiential thing where parang I'll pretend like I'm touching your head, but doing like sound effects like this.
Trip,
so it sounds like, it feels kind of like your hair is being rubbed or whatever. And because I have an anxiety disorder. I'm diagnosed bipolar 2. So with that comes like bouts of depression, bouts of mania, hypomania, and then anxiety also. So before I was diagnosed, I was just kind of like, I was really raw dogging life, no meds, whatever. And every time a panic attack would come, I found that ASMR videos helped me calm down. So I would download like ASMR videos off of like vid2mp3.com. That was before. Yep. So like copy that YouTube.
The YouTube link.
Police ako. I copy that YouTube link. I put it to vid2mp3.com. Download that. Put that in my iPod mini. And then I would listen to that every time I'd have a panic attack. And I remember thinking, my God, this ASMR thing is really like saving my life. I want to give back to the community and be able to like be a part of this one day. And then, so nice. I loved, because I was so grateful for it and I wanted to contribute. And around the pandemic time, because I'm a voiceover, I knew I could do something like that, right? Around the pandemic time, my Facebook following was around 3,000 that I acquired across like 8 years of doing radio. And then I would post there like, hi, if anyone is online or available at 8 p.m. tonight, I will be doing a reading of bedtime stories. I'll be reading Aesop's Fables. Yeah, live.
Okay.
I will go live. I'll read stories to you to help you fall asleep. I would, parang I'll put eggshells that I've dried, and then I'll put it in a mortar and pestle, and then like go.
What does that do?
It's like a
Just for a
relaxing
relaxing sound.
while
It's
I'm
like
reading.
white noise.
While I'm reading
Because
the
in the
story.
meditation apps, you get to choose. I choose the fireplace.
Ayun, yeah.
very
So like a
relaxing.
crackling kind of thing. So I go,
I've never heard that. Okay.
yeah. And I would have people watch that live. Like 40 people are watching. I'm like, oh my God, thank you for
Hey.
being here. So happy. Like 50 people. Wow, 80 people. Oh my God, thank you. And then after a while, people would start to like look forward to like, hey, are you going live today? My son and I really loved your story last night. Like, yeah, I'll go live. And then when I finally had the opportunity to start a podcast, they asked me, this podcast network before asked me, so what podcast do you want to do? What do you want to do for your podcast? I said, I want to put people to sleep. and then they said,
What? That's not the usual answer, but explain. Yeah,
Kasi diba, at
yeah,
that
usually,
time-
yeah. Get
Oo.
entertained, laugh. Yeah.
yeah, talk show.
Yep.
Diba? That's a
exactly.
podcasting.
Show.
Talk show. What do you want to talk about? What's your ano? I want to put people to sleep. And then they're like, are you sure? I'm like, yes. What are you going to do? Like, I want to read stories, put people to sleep. Is that something you can do for a long time? Yes.
Yeah, people sleep every day, sir.
People is something that people need all the
They
time.
need it.
Yeah, like no matter what you're into, if you like, I don't know, crypto, if you like
Yeah.
sports, if you like, but on comedy stuff, you're gonna have to sleep at the end of the day. So I was like, I want to put people to sleep. And then from the release of my first episode on Spotify, we went to #1. And we stayed at
First episode.
Wow.
And
Wow.
Thank you. And then we stayed at #1 on the Philippine podcast charts on Spotify for the whole year.
Whoa.
And even a year and a half.
God damn.
Props.
Thanks.
Wow. Galing.
Thank you.
Tama, dude. Everyone sleeps. And then
Yeah,
the
everyone
pandemic,
sleeps.
I'm sure that was a big help because people.
Yeah.
I'm
They
sure
were
the
anxious.
anxiety levels were
Yep.
through the roof.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's what a lot of
yeah,
people were telling me. So now, parang people are like kind of back to normal. I'm not at #1 anymore, but people still listen to
Yeah.
me, and that's fine. Like I don't want to be #1. I just want to help. I just want to help put people to sleep, and they still do.
And
So-
they still sleep well.
And they still sleep well.
And their sleep scores are high.
Check your garments.
It does help talaga nga to
Do
kind
you
of
listen
slow
to
down.
like those healing frequencies?
Do not personally. What do I listen to go to sleep? Oh, there's this YouTube channel that I love. I'd love to share it with you guys. It's called Nemo's Dreamscapes. Do you play Do you play Fallout?
No, I haven't.
No?
I know the movie Fallout. The series. Wait, no, sorry. Series, right?
Series, yeah. It's
But
based
a
on the game.
right?
It's a game.
Yeah.
It's based on the game. So there's this Nemo.
Nemo's Captain Nemo.
I don't know why it's called Nemo's Dreamscapes, but basically it's old songs like the ones that they play on Fallout.
Yeah.
And it just sounds like. So this is what I fall asleep to. Nemo's Dreamscapes topic? What is that?
Every night.
Not every night, but
Okay.
like when I need to relax.
Me every night, the healing frequencies.
Yeah.
You every night.
No, because my wife loves it.
Ah, okay.
So she'll
yeah.
like put it on and then turn off the TV.
How do you do it? It's on the whole night.
It's on. Naka-timer.
Nakasleep,
Naka-timer.
naka-timer.
And then the video is on YouTube. It's like 88 million views. Like, boy,
Yeah. Daming
ang
ganun.
dami.
Daming ganun.
And then it works. It
Nick.
makes me. It nulls your thoughts. Because that's what you only hear. Eh?
Yeah.
But if it's too quiet, you can't.
I'm talking to myself if it's too
Same.
quiet.
I do the same
I
thing,
think
but
of
like
so many
it's-
things. Because me, I grew up watching TV. Diba?
Yeah.
So that's my white noise.
Yeah.
I needed
That's how I
something
sleep.
else.
Mine's TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Bang Theory.
Now I can't because my wife is
friends.
sleeping beside me. So pag nag-TV ako, parang
Can't
shut
na.
up.
Talaga.
My boyfriend naman's different. Like, he likes the white noise of the TV. So sometimes when he's falling asleep na, he'll tell me, it's okay, just keep
Yeah.
watching. Because he likes
watch
it.
it, yeah.
Yeah, because he
Same.
likes it. Ako, parang I'll just watch. And he's
Just
like,
binge watch.
like super passed out. But
Go.
here, this one, Nemo's Dreamscapes.
Uy.
Crackling fireplace, nostalgic oldies playing in another room.
kind of
I like the-
dreams, no? Nag-zone out ako. I felt it. I closed my eyes. Okay.
It's nice.
It's very nostalgic.
It is.
Yeah.
Especially the video that's playing. It's like when we were kids. Guys, pakinggan niyo.
Yeah, old school cartoon.
Diba? Parang old school,
Parang
ano,
old school,
music.
yeah.
And then you're just like,
That is Fallout. nga.
diba? So you just fall asleep to that. It's so nice.
It's relaxing.
I love this. I'll send it to the group chat.
Sige.
Please do.
But you guys can, ano.
So when you figured out ASMR helps
Yeah, when I figured it out,
your mental struggles.
I wanted to do the same and just like, parang I wanted to be a part of that. I sent it then. It's a group chat. I wanted to be a part of that and just like give back to people. Because like at the root of it all, because like if you make content, you need to have a why. Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Because you love it, because
Yeah.
whatever, because ganyan. Having a why will help you hold on to keep this journey going so that you can find different reasons to keep it going. So
Yeah.
it'll also, because especially now when there's so much noise on the internet, it's just, if you don't have a why at the core of what you do, you're just going to get swept away in all the trends, in
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
different algorithms. These things change all the time. You're just going to be one of those people who post noise.
Yeah.
So at the core of my why is I just want to help. So every time like I make something about my fitness, I want to help people become healthier. If I make something for my podcast, I want to help people relax and go to sleep. If I make like a commentary on like whatever social issue ganyan, I want to help wake people up.
Yeah.
Ganon. It's always just I want to help.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you are.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You are
Yeah.
helping.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm
With
sure
your
you see it in
content.
your audience when they share.
Yeah.
It kind of resonates as well.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I do disappoint them. I'm only human, but you know, it's
But natural.
it's natural, and I want people to see these like disappointments because I want to remind them that I am a
Human,
person.
yeah.
Because when you follow people online, you tend to put them on this pedestal, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to be on that pedestal. I want you to see me for who I am, and then love me because of that.
We're all the same.
Yeah, yeah.
Stay
Easy.
grounded.
Easy. Hard. It's not.
On some days,
Yeah.
some days it's easy. Some days it's very hard.
Because you mentioned some mental struggles you had. That's not easy to go through in the spotlight, right? Like with the attention of people you don't know, thousands and thousands of people.
Yeah.
I don't think it helps.
Before I used to crash out. Before I was medicated. Before I was
Yeah.
diagnosed, I'd crash out, posting videos online and stuff like that. And then my friend would message me, "Are you okay?"
What do you mean by crash out?
Like I'm having an episode na pala. And I'm posting while I'm in an episode.
And it's not good.
And it's not good because I'm
Yeah.
like fighting people.
Yeah.
Like, why are you ganito? Ganyan. Like, pinapatulang ko talaga. So that's why now I do have that reputation sometimes with some of my haters. Like, patola naman yan sa Inka eh. Ganyan. Yes, but also at that time it's because I was unmedicated and undiagnosed. So, but I didn't know.
Better.
And now I'm better. And I still crash out sometimes. But at least now I know. Now I know why.
When did you reach that point? Na, I think I need to get a professional.
My mom was the one who
Mom.
told me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
she was like, "I think you need to see. I think you need professional help."
Mm.
But she didn't say that. Like, I think you need help. She
You
was.
just need to seek advice from a
Yeah,
professional.
she's like, "Do you want me to get you a psychiatrist?" I'm like,
okay.
At that time, was it normal?
I'm at this age. I need a psychiatrist.
and then my sister, she would see it because she'd look at me and then she'll go, "Are you having an episode?" And to me, and I was just like, "What the fuck? I'm just happy. What do you mean I'm having an episode?" I was pala.
You didn't even.
pala ako.
Okay.
But she could see it. Yeah.
Hard to accept. I'm trying to think of that perspective now where you don't know yet but you have it, so people might learn from it. Na, like you didn't even know that you were having the episode, but apparently from the posts or
not hard to accept.
Okay.
I was happy to be diagnosed.
Okay.
Because it means that, like, if you can't identify your problem or your issue, how are you gonna fix it?
Yeah.
Right.
You can't get it. Yeah.
So I liken getting diagnosed to, like, let's say we're in this room, turn off all the lights, and I'll just hit you guys. You don't know when I'm gonna hit you. Right?
Yeah.
You're not gonna see me coming. You just feel it. I could like pull your hair, slap you or whatever. Basta, just like get it from everywhere, all sides. You won't know where I'm coming from. But if I turn on the light, you will see me. I can still hit you. It'll still come.
Okay.
But you can better defend yourself. You can prepare. That's what it's like to get diagnosed. You turn on the lights.
Okay, see the full picture, like what I need to do.
You're aware.
Aware.
You have all of those, well, in a way, those triggers. You're more aware. You're like, okay, I do that.
Yeah.
It is good to also talk to someone else, right? I mean, for sure, maybe if I try it,
Like a professional,
I'd probably have fun. Like you're knowing more about yourself. Because this person, in a way, Johari's window, right? Like you don't.
Wait, I know this.
Other people see you in a certain way, while you see yourself in this way. But then, in reality, how they see you is
as bad as
sorry, I
I
totally
know.
got lost.
I know this
I
one.
completely forgot.
Yeah. I know this one, yeah.
I always do that for work. Basically, it's a window. You write how you see yourself, and then you let other people write how they see you.
Yeah.
And then so that's how you see me. So
Which is supposed to be better than
which
how you
is
see yourself.
which is like I never saw myself that way. Because since you're someone I'm not very close to, you see me this way. I'm now like okay, so this is how people see me, pala.
Yeah.
Which is supposed to be good.
Which is good for you because you're learning something about yourself
To an extent.
to an extent. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I get that every day, like I said, from people.
Exactly. You get that every day.
And it's people who don't know me.
Yeah, and they're just saying all these things, and then you're like, "Is this me?" You're trying to now validate them.
Yeah.
Also in your head, like, is it true?
And then you question yourself. You're
Yeah.
like, am I a narcissistic bitch?
Yeah.
Parang no.
Parang no. Okay, sorry, ikaw yung mali.
Block.
Report.
Parang hindi.
But yeah. But thanks, Inka.
Thank you. Also.
Yeah, but before we end, leave us with something you want to share to everyone.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, something that you feel like today, you're like,
Something that I normally am full of these like little like quotes and shit. Today,
Just kidding.
mabuhay ka. No, I would say that I think it is to everyone's benefit to really spend time with yourself and get to know who you are. Because if you anchor yourself to yourself, then you always have like a home base to go home to, basically. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, what the fuck am I saying? But like, it's, you know what I mean? Like kanina when I said na you have your why, the why comes from knowing who you are, because you won't have a why until you figure out what's in here. Diba?
Yeah.
So figure out what's in here, and you do that by constantly asking yourself questions, not avoiding the uncomfortable conversations, being open and honest with who you are and what you want. You know, sometimes I go have conversations with myself in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I look at
Like
myself.
you're really talking,
I
not
talk to
just
myself.
in your
Not just in my head. I talk to myself
I'm
in
sure
the
that's a
mirror.
good exercise.
It's fun. It's fun. I talk to myself and I go, how do you really feel about this situation? Come on. Tell me.
honest with
Get on, yeah. No one's here.
Yeah.
No one's gonna know what you said. It's just you and me. in the mirror. And then that's when it comes out. You're like, okay, I kind of don't like that guy. Pala. I think he was a dick. Parang ganon. So parang it's an interesting exercise. So yeah, just do that. Get to know yourself a little bit more. At least you know where you're coming from. Genuinely.
Yeah.
And then when you genuinely know where you're coming from, you're not going to second guess yourself. I think that's where a lot of my confidence comes from also.
Yeah.
Figure out you.
You know yourself. You know who you are. You're comfortable with yourself. And now you can express who you are to everyone without being shy or whatnot.
Yeah.
You're just confident all the time.
Because you're sure about what you said.
And you're sure about yourself. You know who you are. It's really just solidifying that
Yeah.
between you and yourself in the
You and
mirror.
you.
Like, hello, this
Yeah.
is you.
Try it.
Yeah.
Try it.
I actually do that sometimes. I used to talk to myself.
Me in my head lang. I've never done it out loud.
Okay, then sa mirror.
It's different
Like
when
the
you
inner
look at
voice,
yourself.
I'm sure.
Eh,
Oh,
ba?
I haven't done it in
It's
the mirror.
different.
Like in my
Yeah.
head, like you know, like how you pray or think about stuff, like that inner dialogue. Like,
You're just
should I
like,
be doing this?
ganito, ganyan.
What's the problem?
Iba.
Yeah,
Try it.
like-
Go to the mirror. Go to
Like
the
eye
bathroom.
to eye contact type of thing. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Okay.
Just might feel a little crazy. Like someone walks in.
No one's-
Who are you talking to?
No one's gonna see.
No one will.
yeah, nga. But
No
the
one's gonna
door.
see.
yeah. But like, it's a good exercise to put it out there. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
don't forget, talk to yourself.
Talk to
So
yourself.
know you, fix
It's
you, and be the best you, basically. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Inka, thank you.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank
Thanks
you.
for having
Of
me.
course.
Oh.
Paano naman dyan? Say the line. The sour taste line.
Sour taste, your favorite flavor.
Oh, Jake, try it out.
It is hard, ah.
That was. I know. I wanted to do that.
So meron ganun, parang
Sour taste. Because I have a deep voice, so I just own it. Like sour taste.
yeah.
What's the line again?
Sour taste, your favorite flavor.
Your favorite flavor. Sour taste. Your favorite flavor.
So you but
Kulang
say it
sa
as say it as like a
energy.
challenge. Like you sound parang unsure pa eh. Say it as a challenge. Na parang if I'm looking at you
Okay.
and then I'll go
I have to close my eyes. To
I'll go
kinda get
Sour
in the zone.
taste, your favorite flavor.
Sour
like
taste.
I'm sure.
Your favorite flavor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
Go.
Kailangan ko rin ata pumikit.
Yeah, nga. You gotta get into that zone. Like, we're amateurs. Go.
Sour taste. Your favorite flavor.
Uy!
Pwede. Kinilig na naman ako.
Good one thing. Good.
Clip mo na yan, clip mo na yan.
Clip it.
Yan na yung
We
yun
should
na yung
have a
intro nyo.
tagline nga.
Yeah, we should have that. Thank you.
That's your intro.
Do you have a tagline for yourself? Like for Inka Magnaye? Like as your brand?
Me?
Like my nga. Like if you would have, I mean, I'm sure you have for your podcast, but like, yeah, for you.
The voice of your dreams.
Ganda. Love it.
Oh, you dream. Fuck. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Damn, that was pretty quick.
Desert storms on, okay. Hold on, what's this over here? Okay. What y'all holding around right now? Well, that's an M16 22. Okay. Look at this.
All black drip with the off-whites. My shit good like it's so nice. Now I'm sipping gin cause I hate wine. And I got the juice but it ain't mine. Yeah, I ain't lying. She got me so high. Gotta be mine. Shoot the 3 line. Never miss, get it this from behind. Switch up on the beat, got the green light. Yo, see